From India to the world, this is Global Indian.
Namaste, Sat Shri Akal, Adab, and welcome back to Global Indian, our show, Current Affairs with Hemant Atri. Hemantji, welcome. So today, August 31st, 2020, Ladakh crisis. Indian Army Chief is asking one simple question: what are my orders? And the answer he gets, Jo Uchit Samjho wo karo, do whatever you like. Today, I pose this question to our viewers and to Hemantji. Is that called trust in military or failure of our leadership? This night, August 31st, 2020, did the leadership fail? Did the Prime Minister abdicate his responsibility at the moment when India needed him most? Hemantji.
Good morning, ma'am, to you and all the worthy viewers of Global Indian. See, every marketing product, whatever it may be a product, it may be an individual, it may be a leader or whatever, it has a shelf life. Once there he is exposed to certain situations, he gets exposed truly. And same is the case with Mr. Modi. Right from 2013, once he was posed as the leader for the future for the BJP, the kind of marketing that corporates had done for him, this is time that we analyze what has it to be coming out. The same thing is so clear now as far as Galwan thing is concerned, and then afterwards, this what you are talking of 31st August, the Kailash Range and all. When the guidance and directions of the government from the top was the most necessary thing, they simply shied away. Not a word, do whatever you want, do whatever you like. This is not the leadership. This is running away from the things. Now, I'll pose one simple question to all of you. This is, once you talk of Modi, BJP, and RSS, hypocrisy is personified, as you know. If Pakistan has to be browbeaten, they will all come out in huge numbers on the streets, on the dais, everywhere, and claiming everything which is not there even. Even name of the operations, they will be given to Mr. Modi. He will name the operation, like Operation Sindoor. They will browbeat it like anything. How to conduct the operations in clouds so that radar doesn't catch your aircrafts. That was a famous theory came from Mr. Modi. Yeah. And claim whatever impossible on the earth. And once it comes to China, there is simply a studied silence all around. If you recollect the Galwan, we lost our 20 soldiers. There are n number of questions there with General M.M. Naravane. You know, his book I had also sent to you, the text.
Yes.
It has 448 pages. And there are certain pertinent questions as far as Galwan Kailash is concerned, and then what happened in the Kailash Range on 31st of August 2020. Why is government not, giving the permission to an army chief, a retired army chief, to publish his memoirs? Where is the problem?
Yep.
This is such a nationalist government. This government always, claims everything on army, on its successes, on its everything. And but once the army chief, the retired army chief, General Naravane, says certain things with authority and first-hand knowledge, where has the government gone? If you have gone through, I have rather gone through in the night, what Mr. Naravane has said, what happened in Galwan, and why it happened. Can you imagine? There is something much more than what you have mentioned in 31st of August. That is far more. In Galwan, Chinese buildup was going on there for last 1 month. And the army chief was not informed about that. Naravane was told, never told. And Naravane has written in his book. Chinese were let there in Galwan with a thinking that they will run away once the flood is there in June, later July. They never moved. They were there for 1 month. They pitched their tents and everything. Indian army retaliated. They went, Colonel Babu, who later got martyred, He was going there to tell them to go away from there on that day, fateful day. Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
What was the
Colonel
army doing
Santosh
for?
Babu, right?
Yeah, Colonel Santosh Babu, who has been
Hmm.
posthumously awarded as
Yes.
Mahavir Chakra. Right?
Yes.
What was the leadership doing for last 1 month? Why was army chief not informed that there are Chinese in Galwan? They pitched their tents.
Hmm.
Who was the force which allowed? That is even a bigger question. And the moment Chinese attacked, we had all the weapons, our soldiers. They were never allowed to fire. Who did it? You and me, or opposition Rahul Gandhi, or who did it? Or the government? That is point number
Hmm.
one. And then,
Hmm.
as you rightly mentioned, in Kailash Range's fiasco on 31st of August, what was there? Chinese tanks were coming. We were on the edge, top of it, Kailash
Mhm.
Ranges. We were
Mhm.
on an advantage, strategic advantage.
Ji.
Our army informed the leadership that this is the situation, you please guide us. After waiting for 4 hours, the message comes, you do whatever you want.
Hmm.
Meaning thereby, everything was left to the army, that is the chief, and the leadership abandoned the army completely. That is the real game. And more unfortunate thing, Harjeet ji, is that nobody is asking the questions from the government. What has what has General Naravane wrote? 448 pages. Very few pages which are inconvenient to the government. Number one, the Galvan Kailash and related events. First of all, how buffer zones were created post clash and how we were pushed to strategic disadvantage. Two. Number three, the broader handling of the LAC standoff, including criticism of political military decision making and the way जो उचित समझो वो करो
Oh, Karo.
was told from the leadership. Now, even after this situation, Kailash Range's fiasco and all, you know what happened? There were n number of meetings going with Chinese side. In a
Hmm.
core commander level meeting that was 11th in number, you know what Ministry of External Affairs did? They told army not to record the recordings of the minutes. What for? They are there. General Naravane has mentioned it. If you don't take any notes of a
Hmm.
meeting,
Hmm.
tomorrow how will you tell Chinese that this was the decision that was taken in that meeting?
This was the
So
outcome
this,
of the meeting.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah. So this
Correct.
is the level of our government, Ministry of External Affairs. But for there are army commanders, then you don't call them. You do at your level, External Affairs level. So this is a kind of failure, complete failure on the part of leadership. And when the name China comes, they all run away. Can you please tell me what was Chinese Communist Party doing in Delhi last month?
So
They
exactly.
were
So why is the prime minister, what is he so afraid of when it comes to China, when it comes to, like, he runs away from the parliament, he runs away from the public, he does not want to answer any questions. What in the name of God is he afraid of?
no, he's simply afraid of facing China. What he used to claim in 2013 and before that. Red eyes.
Hmm.
Red eyes, you recollect. Where
Yeah.
are those gone? Once the name China comes, red eyes are gone. Once it is Trump who calls the shots, red eyes are gone. Even he doesn't name him, my best friend or whatever he used to do. Now he's scared
Donald
of
Trump.
even naming me. Yeah, yeah. So the kind of issue basically here is, Harjeet ji, Prime Minister is something else, but he poses to be outside. Once it comes to Pakistan, he is the biggest, person in the earth who can teach them a lesson. BJP, RSS, everybody. Modi, of course, and Rajnath Singh, what he used to say in the parliament. And do you recollect anything that even Galwan was discussed in the parliament, except for those dotted lines? Why? Why Kailash Range is Ladakh not discussed in parliament? Why is leader of opposition not allowed? Is he saying something from himself? No. He is quoting certain memoirs. What it happened? He came to say certain things by quoting General Naravane. He was not allowed by saying what? The book is not published.
Hmm.
You authenticate it. Next day he authenticated it. What happened? Again not allowed. The very next day he brought the book.
Hmm.
Now they say this is not published. So from where it has got? From where you have got the text of the book? What do you mean?
Yeah.
And interestingly, Ministry of Defense, the publisher, and Mr. Naravane, none of them have denied of not publishing the book. None of
Yes.
them. They've
Yes.
all been made. So
Yeah.
what is this going on? What you are afraid of? You are afraid of your farce image that it will go down, and it is going down. You take it from me. The way Indian government has abandoned General Naravane in the hour of crisis in Kailash Ranges as well as Galwan, they will have to pay the cost in the times to come.
It was like a hot potato given
Yeah,
in the hands of General Naravane, saying that, okay, you know what? You deal with it.
yes.
You deal with it.
Imagine their tanks were coming. Our middle, this thing was there, artillery was there. Suppose we had fired one artillery, what would have happened? This would have escalated. And who would have been responsible? जो आपको उचित लगे वो करो.
वो करो.
Where is the leadership for? What is that
Exactly.
for?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are there to enjoy the foreign tours, enjoy seven-star hospitalities, 8,500 crore worth of jets, 15 crore Range Rover. That's what you are here for. You abandoned the army once you were required the most. It's as
That is,
simple as that. And
yeah.
that's why they are running away. Yeah.
No, it is exactly when two nuclear nations are staring at each other's gun barrels, and you leave the decision to the general. And let's say if one wrong move happened, millions of people would have lost their lives. I
Yes,
mean,
certainly.
and now I'm hearing the BJP narrative that, oh, it was delegation. It was delegation. We wanted to delegate. We wanted the military to act, as appropriate because they are on the ground looking at the day-to-day activities. What kind of a narrative is this? Like, what kind of an explanation can this be?
This is a false bravado as always. They are champions of doing this for last 100 years. They are
Hmm.
the only nationalists, and the people like you and me who ask questions, we are anti-nationals. It's as
Yeah,
simple as that. You
yeah.
simply ask them one thing. How was Operation Sindoor called off? Ask them. Why Trump tweeted at 5:35 before Indian government? Our foreign secretary came at 6:05. How was Trump aware of that we are going to call off or suspend Operation Sindoor? How was
Hmm.
Trump aware of? And once he claims it 73 times on record, on earth, in air, on Air Force One, everywhere. Have you uttered a single word? Why? He demeans you day in and day out. Today also, you know what he has done? He has declared a trade deal unilaterally, all the countries. Today, just now, once you and me are talking. And
Yeah.
what he is saying? What he is saying? India will not buy Russian oil. He's giving in his community. How can he say that? That means where is our sovereignty? And he says India will buy oil from Venezuela and US. You know the price to the nation? Venezuelan oil is 7% costlier than the Russian one. Number one. Russia is offering you $11 rebate per barrel.
Hmm.
You will be buying 7% of costlier crude oil from Venezuela, and the purifying cost is again on the higher side, and then the transportation cost is always on the higher side, being a distant place. So this is your sovereignty that American president is writing a communique. It is there. So
Hmm.
where is saying that India will not buy Russian oil, number one, they will be buying it from Venezuela, they will be buying from American energy. So
So,
we
so
will be
basically,
buying,
sorry.
we will be buying costlier crude. For what? Why?
Yeah.
Where is the sovereignty gone? Uh, You have taken oath for the benefit and welfare of Indians or Trump. You are here to make India great again. Trump is there to make America great again. So
Hmm.
what you are doing?
So basically, the foreign ministry is null and void.
Yeah.
Trump is calling the shots in terms of foreign policy. It's as
Yes,
simple as
true.
that. It's as
Mr.
simple as that.
Jaishankar is there with you in Washington, D.C. only. Once you are there in New York, he is in D.C. And he was asked day before by the journalist, so what is the outcome of trade deal? He says, I'm not privy to those things. Briefings are going on. Who is doing those briefings? What he is doing in Washington, D.C.? Mr. Piyush Goyal, Commerce Minister, is supposed to be deliberating on all these issues in
Yes.
India.
Yeah.
So who is deliberating? And how has Trump unilaterally declared it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the kind of sovereignty that you enjoy. And Mr. Chappan Inchi is now having no problems. He will be going on a foreign tour very shortly, in a day or two, maybe to the Malaysia, and he'll enjoy the things. Danka will be there all around.
So it's all about the prime minister is all about perception. and there are no facts, no reality anywhere, anywhere.
No questions.
No questions.
No
And
questions.
obviously, I mean, people like you, me, alternate media are asking questions, as best as possible, trying to bring it to the common man, right? That this is what it is. But what is the mainstream media doing, really, in all honesty?
Honestly speaking, mainstream media has sold off the country's interest to the hands of Prime Minister Modi and BJP for all practical purposes. See, the kind of sovereignty that we enjoy nowadays, it has not come from some, it has not been gifted by somebody, right? We have earned it by virtue of our so many things that our freedom fighters did.
Hmm.
They have so much of contribution. Now, these people who had no contribution whatsoever in getting that freedom and everything, what they are doing, they are simply, giving the things in hands of China, America, or for that matter, anybody who can show them the red eyes. They have
Yeah.
no guts to speak out. Mr. Modi, why was in such a hurry that he celebrated that, famous, what you call it, he was wearing those malas in
Hmm.
NDA meeting.
Hmm.
What was he felicitated for? Once
Yeah.
the briefings were on, what was the hurry?
Right.
He could have been garlanded 5 days back later. Where was the issue?
Yeah.
Why is so fond
Absolutely.
of so such big garlands? Where is the problem? The issue really, Harjeet is he doesn't understand the nuances even after running into 12 years. Now it is 12th years going on. He doesn't know how to conduct diplomacy, how to guide army, what are the contours. Simply saying, Jo Uchit lage wo kro is, belittling army,
Exactly.
belittling your position
Exactly.
and shying away. The right word that General Naravane has used is that he was abandoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine. And these are nationalist people meeting Chinese Communist Party in broad daylight in Delhi and releasing their pictures on the social media. Suppose some opposition party had done it, what would the media done?
Oh my goodness. That
So
would
this
have
is
been the top story, top headline for like a month.
yes, and
For
nobody would have questioned them. No right questions, nothing. Have they replied to anything? No. What
mm,
for they see what is Chinese Communist Party known for? Single party rule.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you also want to do that. You also want to learn from them. You
That's
want
where
to exchange views on that.
that's what they're heading to. That's
Precisely.
I mean, unless and until people come, on the streets, this is what is going to happen. That is
No,
that is
the way the media is befooling the country for last almost 12 years now.
mm,
One thing is foregone that you mark my words, carry on befooling people like this, what you are doing in last 12 years, for always. No, forever it is not going to be working. It is going to be exposed. It's being exposed literally, slowly, gradually, and that they will come once they will be left with no face. If an army chief saying such a thing and the
mm.
government not responding, then
Who
God
will
is
they
the savior.
respond to? Who
God
really
is the
will they
savior.
respond
Yeah,
to?
that's
Exactly.
what it is.
Exactly. And the whole this trade deal, right? We will not buy any milk products. We will not. What, like, really? I really feel I'm not trying to um, anticipate anything, but the farmers will come on the streets.
Certainly, otherwise they will be vanished. What they will produce, it will be told by Trump.
Mm,
Otherwise, all those maize, corns, and everything, they will be coming from US. Those
mm,
cheap apples and everything, those walnuts and everything. What will the farmers be doing here? See,
yeah.
American agriculture is very, very highly subsidized. Very
Yes.
highly subsidized. And
Yes.
all those products. Imagine one thing, I'll just give you an example. 3 months back, 4 months back, they removed levy or the tariff from the cotton.
Mm.
You know what has happened? The import of American cotton has risen by 95%. 95% in 4 months. And the people who are, cotton, do think this
The cottage industry
businessmen,
in cotton.
cotton industry, they have purchased, they have imported it to the extent that Indians cannot imagine. And the result is that 1100 rupees per quintal price has gone down. Where will the farmer going? The Indian farmer will be destroyed with this one example only. What about wheat? What about corn? What about other things? So the kind of surrender that Mr. Modi has done before Trump, it is unprecedented. And he is not uttering a word. He is
Yeah.
trying to befool people by changing the narratives, jumping this side, jumping that side. But that doesn't work. Everything will come out.
Yeah.
Trump
Yeah.
is saying in his communique that India has agreed to become their ally in a particular form. India has never taken this side or not that side in last 78 years.
Right.
How can he
Right.
say that?
See,
Russia is
when,
our time test. Russia is our time tested friend, right?
yeah.
How can you say in your written communique that India has agreed not to buy a Russian oil? Who is he? He has said it. Will the government confirm?
See,
Will Mr. Modi say yes?
the problem is when you don't say anything, when you don't counter anything, it is deemed to be true.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
Whatever they say is true.
Yeah. So it's a very
Yeah.
sad state of affairs. Hopefully, we can all get out of this. I don't have the solution today, but I thank you, Hemantji, for your time and your wonderful and really detailed insights in everything that we have discussed. Thank you so much. And also to the viewers, today I pose the same question. August 31st, 2020, that night, did the leadership fail? Just throw a yes or no in the comments section, because every voice, every opinion matters. It is important that we all have an opinion, we all have a voice that can be heard. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and Jai Hind. Thank you, Hemantji.
Thank you.